Will you kiss me through the phone? No, Kitty. Any idea why pre and post market volume is above average, but regular market hours is relatively the average? Hmm. Fuckery. Some kind of fuckery going on in the PM. Probably covering before market open. Generally, that's what drives pre-market volume on GameStop when it happens. They do have like we expect them to have FTDs tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is still the third fail date, and we know they have gamma exposure. I'm loving Pickles' poor picks. Sometimes there isn't a poor pick though, Steven. Sometimes cheap stocks are cheap because they suck. That's the problem with that. It's a psychological game in the end. Citadel knows what we know and all of our theories about GME. If they're true, they will break them and make them fail. I don't think they can break January or November. It's not really up to them. They have massive exposure. They have to cover it. They can hedge it as much as they want, but they can't stop it. It's I mean, they've done that before, and I agree. I think the best way for them to get people out of the stock is to let the price go up. But no one's clearly people aren't happy with 350. So they'd have to push it a lot more than 200, right? Like we know for a fact that no one sold back then, right? Cuz here, look. If we go out here and we take our weighted VWAP, which is where our volume trades in relation to price, and we drag this back to hold on. We drag this back to here or here on the dip when most likely the most holders sold, right? Due to stop losses. I mean, those are the points at which the most people sold. But there it is. I don't know where I did with that. Son of a bitch. Nobody sold at like 350. People bought. There was a lot of buying, right? That raised our volume traded price, but no one's selling. There's no volume lower. Otherwise, we'd see dips in VWAP. We barely saw a dip here with all that institutional selling. Like, look at all this fucking selling that occurred from institutions, and it barely lowered our volume traded price. Like, less than $1 shift. Even if we look from there, our volume traded price is, it's even higher. So people are just buying. And people are obviously not happy at selling at 350 no matter how much time passes.